Pisces, song that's playing for you is Solved the Problem. So now look, now someone could have manifested themselves in a situation with you, and now it's like when it comes to you and that, you figured it out. You got it. You know how to do that. All right, you gonna make that happen type shit. You feel me? Okay, now you know what you got to do to make something shake. Facts. It's a done die. Or you the done die. You might be the problem someone done solved. You feel me? Someone figured you out. Someone done got connected some sort of dots. Now you might have manifested you in a certain type of position. Now you might be the problem someone done solved. They put a period on you in some way, shape, or form. Put a period on it when it came to you and them sharing the ideas, sharing some sort of communication, some sort of common ground. You and someone experienced a certain experience together, and they figured out the problem and they put a period to that experience with you. Now y'all can't relate with that no more type of vibe. You feel me? It don't matter if y'all shared that in together. It don't, whatever we talking about, or that's how you view something. You might have figured out this was the problem when it came. Look, you've been contemplating something for a while. You've been thinking about it for a grip, whatever it is. Now look, now someone was being dishonest, and it's a high priestess. Someone was talking high level bullshit. And when I tell you motherfuckers was soaking it up too, because it's almost like either you had a certain perspective of this person and now you might have realized this person was the problem, or someone had a certain perspective of you and you were the high priestess in reverse. You was talking a whole lot of bullshit. And now motherfuckers done figured you out. Because it's like after contemplating on what the fuck you done said and then what is going on and what is actually manifested, it's like a hold up type of vibe. If it's like that, you feel me? Put your foot though. You know what we talking about. You know what you now. You know where you at with when it comes to the shit. The song is playing is privileged rappers. You feel me? Now, so again, someone whether you had a certain perspective of someone, or you might have held, or someone might have held you in a certain perspective, or again, whether you felt above in some way, shape, or form. You felt privileged. You felt like a gift type of vibe, or someone outside of you may have felt carried a certain privileged type of energy in your presence. And you realize, hold the fuck up, relax, dial it down a little bit. Cause you acting all like this, but you ain't really like that type of vibe. So you know where it's at with the shit. Look, I'm telling you, now it's a burden. Something's a weight now that someone then carried themselves in a look, such a high, you got the emperor and the high priestess. When I tell you someone thought they was the shit, but the only thing they was shit for real. Like, and they really stunk too. Look, high priest, empress, yeah, whoever it was, if it wasn't you who was talking up a real good game and they only named this shit, but manifest a hell for themselves to live in internally. They can't stop regretting the decisions and the images and the way they portrayed themselves in a certain type of environment, whether that's they being someone you dealing with, someone came to you and expressed themselves to you, carried them, and there was a strong level of confidence in that energy, and they had a certain type of, you feel me, chest out when they presented themselves to you like that, only for that shit to get shot the fuck down. Now they in hell because they the way they showed themselves, they can't unshow you that. You feel, and not to mention that was the first impression. If it's like that, this is the first way someone brought themselves to you. Come on now, look, the decision someone done made. If it ain't you, you know what we talk. Ain't no cars out though. And put your foot. Ain't no cars out, Pisces. And put your foot. No, the High Priestess came out in reverse. That was the first one. So first song is Privileged Rappers, and then the first card that came out for you was a High Priestess in reverse. I put it back, so it's gonna stay back. But the first card to come out was the High Priestess in reverse. So you might be bullshitting, Pisces. You're not being honest with yourself when it comes to what the world you're in or what you want to manifest, how you want to manifest what it is. Look, the first card that came out was the High Priest. The second card is the Ace of Swords. You feel me? Now listen, it's either it's like you could be observing the truth, and when it comes to you telling yourself, Shotgun, who had this song? You might be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. One of them had this song too. But it's like you observing the truth, but when you tell it to yourself or when you receive it, by the time the message get back to you, it's turned into a lie. You're not being honest with yourself about what you see in whatever world we talking about. And look, there you go in reverse. That's why you don't feel the way you should be feeling. That's why you're trying to figure out why you in this emotional place about this idea, about this relationship, about this direction, about this endeavor. It's so you fighting you lying to yourself. You fighting yourself. When it comes to that, you have to not only receive it, but you got to receive a new emotional mind about it. You can't pour the same emotions you've been pouring into what you've always been in, because it's the high priestess in reverse. You've always been lying to yourself when it comes to the topic of friendships, love, relationships, communication, whether it's an idea or habit, routine, pattern you got that you've been doing. You feel me? You ain't been honest with yourself when it comes to this energy. So now when you see that energy, anytime that is coming to you and you receive it, you always turn it into a lie so that you can continue to believe what you've always believed. That ain't for me. It's always been like this. So now you might, in order for you to change that, you have to change the emotions you've always been receiving when it comes to that. Because you've always got, anytime it comes to this, you always give the same type of ideas to it. Nah, this is how it is. Nope, that's how it is. Nope, that's how it is. You got to pour something different. You got to consider a different option. Ask a different question. You know what we talking about. You know what the fuck. Look, and that's why you've always manifested bullshit when it came to your directions, your endeavors. Look, in order for you to get new, you have to communicate new. You have to do something you ain't been doing. Because what you've been doing ain't been working. Look, you deep in your feelings about some shit, Pisces. When I tell you submerged in that shit, I'm lost. You lost in your sauce. Hey, look, now what, you got the moon, the 5 of coins. When I tell you something got you in a rut for real, and it's like you see it as the truth. You see it as the truth, but you don't want to believe it as the truth. Yeah, you now put your foot pie, you know what the fuck we talking about. Cause listen. Yeah, you ain't doing shit but hurting yourself. Come on. Hey, yo, listen. And it's a whole lot of truth out this bitch for real. And now, look, Pisces. I don't know what you got going on. You communicated something, or you took yourself, or someone and brought themselves to you. But it's like whatever someone told you was the truth. If you talking to somebody, or someone came to you and expressed themselves towards you a certain type of way, they might have said something to you that put you in a state of denial, but what they told you was a fact. And it's like it rocked your boat, like it whatever they said hurt. Whatever they did hurt, but it's like when it comes to that now, it's like you can't accept that, but that is the truth. The song that's playing is Pain. I told you, whatever it is, it hurt. Whatever it was, it hurt. But look, it's a fact though. You can't even be mad for real. But look, you don't want you emotionally when it comes to that, because of how deep that shit hit, you don't want to accept it. You mad. You salty. If it's like that. Now you know what the fuck we talk. Look, and you ain't doing shit but doing what? Causing yourself pain. You ain't doing shit but hurting. You ain't hurting nobody but you in your world. And those who experience you. Look, you ain't doing shit but holding yourself back. Now you know what the fuck we talking about, Pisces. If this shit hit and this shit stick, go ahead and let that shit stick. And put your foot, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. You know what's up, though. Look, it's like you got the right idea. You got the right mind to bring yourself to a place of balance. But for some reason, it's like you don't want to see something. Even though you see something. Now look, justice in reverse. You the only one keeping yourself where you at. You know what that means for you, Pisces. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you.